It is very sudden to make a video such as this, but it felt right for me to address it publicly and announce it, especially to members of Empire, but the public as a whole, of what has been happening in around a week and a half or so. So, cut to the chase. On Sunday, the 16th, and on that morning, a beloved member, Illuminacho, or just Nacho as many people may know him. He was in one of my videos, he was in the Q&A video. Most members in Empire will know him, but I'd love to share his name so that you guys will know him. Nacho, or Hamza, Ahmed, I'll be calling him Hamza. He was found dead on Sunday. It was heartbreaking to be told this on the day, and it's also heartbreaking now when I have to address it publicly to you guys, because it will affect you. It will obviously shock a lot of people, because especially for those who know him closely, and it's so unfortunate that I have to deliver this news, because I was absolutely just dismayed that I learned of his passing, and I was the only one that knew at the time, since Hamza had left behind a note containing some private information that his mother, who was running the account at the time, told me about. It had some specific details about Empire, about how he looked up to me and how I was always there for him, and it just saddens me that I really just wished I did enough for him. Same with Empire. But in the last, I'd say 2 weeks or so, there was a lot of stress and demotivation I noticed in him, coming from his closest friends, just messing around with their habits, attitudes and behaviour amongst Empire. And it's just sad that I didn't know why it happened. Like, I wish it never happened in the first place. And he was such a young, he was young as well. And when I was talking to his mother in Discord DMs, the cause of his death was suicide by hanging, which is just, it's so dark and horrible to learn that for a young person such as Hamza to have committed. And I didn't know about it. I knew about his misery and stress that was happening, but I just wish that we were all there for him. And I've tried contacting his closest friends, no responses. I mean, nothing on social media about any of this. It's just all private. Like, I was very skeptical at first, because the fact that Hamza had his account hijacked about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it took a while for that to resolve, and it was just so messed up that an innocent person such as Hamza was affected by this. And it was hard to believe it at first, because there was no proof. I just had to take the word for it. I didn't want to sound like a dickhead and not believe it. But honestly, it's all been so tragic that I had to learn this. Another friend of mine learned about it when we had to find information on what happened, and well, any social media, but we just couldn't find anything related to it. And so the family wanted us to mourn for him, pay tribute to him, and obviously remember him. He was family. He was a brother. He was very close. He loved chatting amongst us, and he's not gone forever. He's always in our minds and our hearts. But to see him gone physically, it hurts. It truly hurts, knowing him since the beginning. He's OG. He's a very good old friend of mine, and I know that he's been through too much for this to happen, and it just makes me question why it happens to the best and to the innocent people. So that is the situation that has been uncovered. I didn't want to instantly announce it until we got all the information correct by Hamza's family. We wanted to give them time and privacy, and when this video gets out, it will be hopefully uploaded today so people know about it, and I'll announce it publicly as well on Discord. But hopefully this video does come out, because Empire Anniversary is coming out in 2 more days from the time of recording. So what will happen is, when Empire's 2nd anniversary hits, we will pay tribute to Hamza with the anniversary, like I did last year with Pinterillo, I think it was. We will do a session where we will pay tribute to Hamza simply. We will, I don't know, it just depends on what happens, but I'd love for the whole day to pay tribute to Hamza, to say that he was genuinely and truly family, and that he deserved a lot of friends and he deserved a better life. And that's all I could think of, really. It's just hard to think, knowing what to do and say to make it better, because really it doesn't ever get better for any of us to learn about this and just mourn and move on. But he'll always be family no matter what. So with that, I send my condolences to Hamza's family, to his relatives, to his closest friends, to Empire, of course, for learning about this. And we love him. We miss him. So as for that, rest in peace, Hamza Ahmed. We love you.